Have you ever looked at your life or career and thought, why does it feel like everyone else is moving except me? You care, you're trying, you want progress, yet somehow things feel still. No clear next step, no visible momentum, no sense of movement. If that's where you are right now, this conversation is for you. Welcome back to Office Optimism with me, Shirala. This is a space for high performers, leaders, and ambitious professionals navigating growth, pressure, and uncertainty with clarity, intention, and grounded optimism. Today, we're talking about what it really means to feel stuck and how to move forward without forcing, spiraling, or turning against yourself in the process. Let's begin with an important truth. Feeling stuck is not always what it seems. So let's talk about what feeling stuck really means. Feeling stuck is often misunderstood. It does not always mean laziness. It does not always mean failure. And it does not always mean that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes feeling stuck means that you've outgrown old strategies, you're mentally exhausted, you're waiting for certainty, you need clarity, not criticism, or you're just in between versions of yourself. Stuckness is often information, not identity. It may be showing you that something in your approach, environment, or expectations needs to shift. So let's explore the brain under uncertainty. There's also a psychological reason that this happens. When outcomes feel unclear, the brain often shifts into protection mode. That can look like overthinking, procrastination, low motivation, avoidance, and indecision. Research consistently shows that uncertainty increases stress and reduces decision confidence. When people don't know what outcome to expect, they often delay action, even when action would help to create clarity. So if you've been wondering, why can't I just move? It may not be a discipline issue. You may be responding to uncertainty. Sometimes the problem is not that you're broken. It's that you're overloaded. So why is it that high performers feel especially stuck? This can feel especially frustrating for high performers because high performers know how to work. They know how to solve. They know how to produce. They know how to push through. So when movement slows, it can feel personal. Thoughts begin to surface. I should know what to do by now. Why can't I figure this out? Everyone else seems ahead. What's wrong with me? But some seasons cannot be solved through effort alone. They have to be navigated differently. And that distinction matters. I've had seasons where I thought I was stuck. A season where I wanted change, but I couldn't clearly see the next move. I was thinking about growth, thinking about potential, thinking about where I wanted to go next. Yet externally, nothing dramatic was happening. No major breakthrough, no immediate shift, no obvious momentum. And I judged that season harshly. I thought nothing was changing. But looking back, a lot was changing. I was gaining self-awareness. I was refining what mattered to me. I was strengthening my voice. And I was becoming more intentional about where I wanted to invest my energy. At that time, it felt like stagnation, but in reality, it was preparation. I thought I was stuck, yet I was actually becoming. In reality, momentum is smaller than you think. Many people wait for momentum to arrive in dramatic form. A breakthrough, a perfect plan, a major opportunity, a clear sign. But momentum usually begins so much smaller. Just one email or one application, one honest conversation, one boundary, one new routine, or one brave decision. Research on behavior change shows that small, repeated actions build confidence and identity over time. Progress is often created through consistency, not intensity. Movement creates clarity more often than clarity creates movement. You do not need the full map, you just need the next step. So let's examine the way forward. If this is your season, here's a practical reset. 1. Name what kind of stuck this is. Is it an emotional stuck, a career stuck, a decision stuck, a burnout stuck, or identity stuck? Different problems need different solutions. 2. Reduce the size of the next step. Don't solve the year, just move the day. What is one action that would create movement this week? 3. Borrow momentum. Use support structures. Schedule the task. Tell someone else your goal. Create a deadline. Change your environment. Sometimes motivation follows structure. 4. Track evidence of movement, not just outcomes. Notice a conversation that you initiated, a fear that you faced, a clearer thought, a better boundary, or a new skill that was practiced. All of these count. And here's your joyful point. Instead of asking, how do I fix everything? Ask, what is one step that would help me feel more in motion today? Then take it. Send the email, update the resume, take the walk, start the draft, ask the question. Small movement matters. It builds trust within yourself. Now we've made it to the Office Optimism focal point. If this conversation resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who feels frustrated by where they are right now. Sometimes people do not need more pressure. They just need perspective. You're not failing because things feel slow. You may be in a season that requires a different pace. Progress is still possible. Movement is still available. Your next step still exists. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep shining. Bye-bye.